All right, Hot 106. It is Mike D here with a good friend of the show now, really good friend of the station, Providence's own, Young Money's own, Euro, my man. You've had a busy 2022. I feel like we had to catch up. How you doing, brother?
Of course. What up, Mike, man? It's my God. It's my family. Hot 106, man. What's up? What's going on, man?
We're good, man. We're good. We're excited to talk to you. You've had a lot of things going on. It's been kind of letting that bubble, but now I'm like, we got to talk to you. First of all, most recently, I mean, the Young Money reunion up in Toronto, that was a huge event. And I gotta, obviously you were there, you were on stage, your videos that you were posting on social media, my mind was blown, like in such a monumental moment. You got to tell us, like, what was that like for you being there, being a part of the family, but seeing those legends on stage together and being a part of it?
Yo, bro, Mike, man, I'm just as much as a fan as you are, bro. And that moment was incredible to me, man. I could just remember the first time I heard, Drizzy, what I mean, back in high school, and Nicki and the whole Young Money movement, like, coming out. I mean, during that era, I came after that era. So just, being on that stage, I didn't even want to come out on the stage when they were doing that thing. But Matt came by and just, tapped me, told me to come out there. But it was incredible, bro, just to see those legends come together like that. That's like, man, they had a chokehold on the game at that time when they were all together. And, they all became respective legends on their own. So to see that come together, there'll never be anything like that, this Young Money era. We'll never see something like that. That's insane to see. So it was an incredible moment, man, just to experience and be there. That's definitely up there on my top 5 for sure.
And you have a lot of moments. I mean, I follow you on social media. You're always out there. You're always with Wayne. You're always with Mac Main. The boss dogs out there. So I can imagine you experienced some things, but being on that stage must have just been just super dope.
Insane, bro. Yeah, I'll never forget that. That was super fun. Toronto's amazing. I fell in love with Toronto. That whole experience was crazy. That was like my first time out there in Canada. So.
Oh wow! So that was and there was some issues. So the show got postponed, and when big shows like that happen, sometimes you don't know how quick the turnaround is going to be. Were you originally going to be there the first night? Was it like that Tuesday before? I think it was.
Yeah. We was out there. We had to go right back the next weekend, which was annoying as hell, bro.
Yeah.
Like, getting through customs is a movie, bro. So we had to do that twice in the span of 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So we went out there the first time. I had a great time still. You know what I mean? The show got canceled. Obviously, Drake had caught COVID at that time. But we shot back. They had a lot of other things on. Tyga was there the first weekend also. He was supposed to be a part of it.
Oh wow.
But they managed to reschedule that following week as soon as Drizzy got the negative test, and Tyga wasn't able to make it back, but he was able to get Nicki and Tune on the same page and Stunner. So that's just hard to do on by itself. So he was able to put that together. We went right back, had to go through customs again, and he killed that. Tune got held up for a little minute at customs, but Drizzy, make calls, pull strings and all that. So. Yeah, man.
That dude can do no wrong in Canada. It's like
he's the man. He's the man. 100%. It's insane how. Yeah, that's just crazy. When you get to that level, like you just, you know what I mean.
I mean, he's got to be Canada's favorite son at this point. You know what I mean? Like he's putting on, and he puts on for Toronto. He was always he's like the ambassador for the Raptors, and he always puts on for his city. So to bring that event there was crazy.
That's one of the most inspiring things to see to see that a rapper could go from that to being that big. You know what I mean? He definitely, took this hip hop thing to a whole new level, because we've never seen anything like what Drizzy's doing. You know what I mean? And how he carries his country and represents his country. And, the level of just stardom that he has right now is insane. So he's definitely inspiring to see.
Yeah, and speaking of inspiring their city, man, it's dope to see what you're doing, and the city of Providence and all of Rhode Island is proud to see what you're doing too. And you had a moment that went viral earlier in the year. You were on the I Am Athlete podcast, and Brandon Marshall was Ocho Cinco too, right?
Yeah, man.
Wayne was on there.
Ocho, Brandon, Pac-Man, all those guys at I Am Athlete. Yeah,
and when Wayne brought up that you were from Rhode Island, they were like, Rhode Island? They were like, what's going on in Rhode Island? Wayne is like, Euro's in Rhode Island, man. And then you spit some stuff for them, and it went viral. The video was everywhere. That must have been a crazy moment for you.
Yeah, that was a crazy moment. That was that was a last minute. That was a random moment that just came about. I had just landed. I really wanted to go hang out over there with Brandon and Ocho and those guys and see the Wayne interview. I thought they were just gonna play my song. I think Brandon had asked me to send him my song "Talk to Me Crazy" featuring Wayne. So I just showed up. I thought they were just gonna vibe out, talk to me crazy or whatever. Then I found out, right there on the spot. When I sat down, they just wanted me to start rapping. So yeah, man, that was fun though. I Am Athlete, super dope podcast, super dope thing they got going on over there with Brandon Marshall and them. Yeah, man, they every time I go anywhere and I say from Rhode Island, bro, that's the reaction I get. So I've been doing that for the longest. And anybody that's from Rhode Island that goes out of town, they would know what that's like. But nah, man, that's why we out here doing what we do. We gonna make sure they know and understand that Rhode Island is one of those special places on the map. They got to put some respect on our name.
Yeah, so, man. We appreciate you doing that for us. And I think that a lot of artists that have ever toured here, who have performed here, knows there's a lot of love and, for the hip hop community in general. So, it's good. It's good. And obviously Wayne sees that in you, and he has seen it here in Providence. So he's like, man, what are you talking about? We got Euro in Rhode Island, man. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, 100%. And we got so much more in Rhode Island. There's a whole lot more. So
yeah.
All the amazing artists and creatives coming from Rhode Island. We all gonna represent. They gonna know what's up.
100%, man. We're definitely growing here as a community. You had that going on. You put on for the city there, but also most recently you had a feature with Fireboy DML. That was a huge feature in a genre that's just continuing to explode. In the Afrobeat world. How did that feature come about? Like, how did you get involved with that?
Oh man, so first of all, shout out to Fireboy and the whole YBNL family out there. Afrobeats Afrobeats, if it's not already, it's going to be the #1 genre in the world. I wholeheartedly believe that. Afrobeats is just, it's incredible, it's universal. It's just great music coming out of there. But that feature came about because shout out to my man's Olamide. Olamide is a legendary artist from out there. He just DM'd me one day, and we've been chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? We always been going back and forth about music and things like that. And one moment he just hit me up one day and he was like, "Yo, we got the right one for us." And he sent me the record with Fireboy there. The Adore record, and it had the Fireboy chorus on it. Man, I took that record. It's the first time I got on, that type of vibe. Like,
Yeah, it's a different vibe.
So I shot up to New York, Me and my man Henry, we shot up there. We recorded that verse a few times, sent it back to him. And Fireboy was just, he was just blown away. He loved it. He threw it on the album. He did his verse. He hit me back. And he was just like excited about it. And he was like, "Man, I'm gonna throw this on my album." So, That's my guy right there. We got
huge.
Yeah, we got some more music coming too. That's just the first one that we did together. But yeah, we got something else. We're gonna definitely keep locking in. But yeah, man, I was super appreciative of that because he's killing it right now.
Yeah.
That whole Afrobeats genre is amazing. So. For them welcoming, a Dominican kid from Providence, Rhode Island into that, it's just dope. So
And me and you were talking about it before we started recording about how Ed Sheeran got on a track with him too, and like that's one of the biggest cosigns you can have right now in music. So
Oh yeah, he hot, yeah, that Fireboy is a super talented artist. If you haven't yet, go listen to the album. Playboy, out now on all platforms. That album is amazing. Like,
I was vibing. I've been vibing to that. It's really good
I
vibes.
don't know if you've been to Afrobeats concert, Mike, but listen, one of the most amazing experiences. Like the vibe and energy at an Afrobeats concert is super different.
It's incredible.
Since singing at the top of their lungs, it's incredible, bro. Like that's one of them, definitely got to come out for one of those shows. It's incredible.
They could we've had Afrobeat artists around for sure, and I tell you, whenever we give away tickets, like I remember Burna Boy, dude, we can't give away tickets fast enough.
Yeah.
People, the lines just get blown up. It is dope. That's a vibe. I'm gonna have to check that out for sure.
100%.
But you've had a couple of your own vibes too. The MIA freestyle dropped earlier in the summer. That was a nice little vibe. Is that just inspiration of living in Miami? I mean, it can't be too bad living down there.
Yeah. So I've been letting loose, little songs, and it started with the Summer Flings joint. I think that was the first joint I released. Dropped a little video with it. MIA freestyle, dropped that with a little video with it. And these are just content pieces, for real. I have this thing going on where I'll just keep seeing, every now and then I'll see a fan just let me know, they listening to some old song, they're like, damn, drop something, blah, blah, blah. So while I get the big pie ready,
Yeah.
I just like to drop little joints. So MIA freestyle, I called it MIA because it was just, I made it out here, and it was, it's coming from a Miami vibe. It's made by a Miami producer named Loaded Up Carl, incredible producer.
Yeah.
And we laced that up, and we shot that, put that out. We actually shot that over the pandemic. So these are all just pandemic content pieces that I have laying around and things like that. We just dropped another track called Like Bill. Shout out to my peoples at 11 and my man's Bills. We just put this song out. We got a video for it too. These are just content pieces that I'm putting out, just dropping things. But I got a whole lot of things coming. I just finished the project with Corey Guns. We got a collab project that's incredible, Mike. Shout out to Corey. One of the greatest to ever do this rap thing. Like, you just gotta, call it how I see it. We got a crazy collab project coming.
How'd that come about? Is that just being like in the same circle and you guys kind of just vibed, or?
This is a boss call, 100% a boss call. Wayne made that call. Wayne and Mac. Shout out to Mac. Mac put that play together, and they let us know, yo, I like the way both of y'all rap. I want to see y'all come together and make a project, and we made a crazy project.
Damn.
We got in for like 2 weeks out here in Miami, and we got some bombs coming. We got some crazy things coming with some dope features. So yeah, that project is gonna come out soon.
Is that like just a collab EP or LP, whatever, for you two? Is it a DJ sponsor mixtape? Like what are people calling it these days? It's so hard to keep track.
It's the Young Money Presents, man. This is a Young Money project of me and Guns. You know what I mean? We put two dogs in a cage and let us cook. And I don't even know if I want to call it an album. It's a mixtape. I'll call it a mixtape. You know what I mean? But it's you know what I mean? It's a crazy one. It's a dope project. So
yeah, that's incredible. That sounds like a match made in heaven right there. You know what I mean? It sounds like, anything that you put the Young Money stamp on, especially when you get the call from above, that means they got utmost trust in you. And Corey Guns has been around for, he's been doing this thing forever. And we already know what he can bring to the table too. So that's dope. Is that expected to be 2022 or?
Nah, definitely soon, pretty soon actually. So that should be right around the corner. You know what I mean? Hopefully. Yeah, we stay true to the Young Money. You know what I mean? We definitely wanted to continue on the legacy of great music coming from Young Money. So me and Guns, we put a lot of work into that to make sure it's on point, you know what I mean, up to par for the brand that we represent. You know what I mean? We want to make sure we keep putting out great music at Young Money. So this project's gonna be amazing.
That's awesome, man. I'm looking forward to it. You know, not as just a friend, as a fan. You know, as a fan of your music, as a fan of Corey Guns, and I'm sure that people hearing that news are probably very excited as well. Looking forward to that. Speaking of the big boss, supposed to be a big festival going down this weekend, Weezyiana Fest. You know, we were chatting a little bit off. I don't know if we can break news, but you mentioned something about going on this weekend. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on with Weezyiana Fest?
Yeah, so the festival is going to be postponed. The Weezyiana Fest is going to end up being postponed. Some things came up with scheduling conflicts or whatever it may be. But yeah, I just got word that it was going to be postponed. So hopefully they reschedule that soon. Shout out to Wayne. This is the first time they come back. They haven't had this festival go down, I think, since the pandemic. So it's unfortunate they got to postpone. But the reason they're postponing is so they can give the best show that they possibly can give. You know what I mean? So they want all the surprises and all the fireworks to be right, and they want all the artists that are supposed to be there. So you know what I mean? So it's a good postpone. So hopefully, everybody makes it back and gets to see what they have in store. But yeah, it's gonna be postponed, man. I'm definitely gonna be on that stage too. So please get there early, preferably, so you could, come check out and vibe with us. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. I saw you were going to be on the bill. I said, "Oh, that's huge, man. That's what in hip hop is one of the biggest festivals out there." And then we seen what Young Money did with up in Toronto. They turned it around quick. They made it happen. So it's going to be the same with this, and it's going to be worth the wait. Like you said, you don't want to put together a half-assed festival if things stars don't align.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show, and you know what I mean. So they're dealing with a lot of busy people. So yeah, they're gonna figure it out. Should be an announcement soon. So I don't know if they're going, but I just got word from that. So
word.
Yeah.
Well, we are definitely looking forward to that, and seeing you on stage, seeing you perform. We always appreciate you giving us the time and all the information you give us, and we're excited for what's to come. We know you mentioned the project with Corey Guns. What else we serving up? Anything else?
Oh man,
2022 or?
Yeah, I got a short film coming, man. Shout out to the Dream Vibe team and Anthony Joseph of Rhode Island and Henry Moo. They put together a project. Shout out to everybody that was involved, all the people that are on the short film. It's a crazy short film. It's called For the Record, and it's written around my last project called Don't Expect Nothing. So it's gonna have it's gonna have the music all throughout the short film. I'm getting my little acting on in the short film.
Okay.
Yeah, we got that coming out soon, man. Shout out to the whole team for putting that together. And yeah, it's just a little Don't Expect Nothing appreciation. Shout out to all the fans that was spinning Don't Expect Nothing and showed love to that project. My first little that I put out. So yeah, we gonna put that out hopefully soon. We shot that over the summer. But yeah, we got that coming. I got more music coming, more videos, of course, and yeah, we're gonna keep stepping and keep moving.
We love it, man. We love to see it. We love to hear it. We're excited. We're pumped. And the next time we do this, we got to get you in studio. I know you've been busy.
Oh yeah, man. I gotta get back home. Gotta come through. It's been too long, bro. For real.
Absolutely, man. You got in. I appreciate the night. I think I was out with the boys. We were drinking, and then that I Know the Future came on. I think you were with Mac Main, and I was like, "Yo, just tell Mac. You gotta tell Mac Main. I just listened to that I Know the Future. I spit his whole verse."
Oh yeah. You did hit me up one late night too, and I was right. I was with him. I told him he'd be liking that. I showed him the message. He was like, "Love." I showed you the screenshot. I think of him responding and all that.
Yeah, that fired me up. That was so funny, but it was just funny because
first I was like, "Oh, shit."
Oh hell yeah, bro! That's man. We ran that so many times in high school, and that's legendary. I got a good kick out of that. So I just wanted to tell you I appreciate that. To send him the word and him not being like, what? Like, what? Why does he know that?
Of course, man. Of course.
Yeah, dope, dope. Euro, man, Young Money Zone, Providence Zone. We appreciate you giving us time as always. Like I said, next time is going to be in studio. We're going to do it right. But keep killing it. Enjoy it out down there in Miami. All right. And
Yes.
until next time, bro. Thank you.
Yes, love, man. Shout out to everybody back home. You already know.